Hello everyone and welcome back to Eating Sprouts. This is Bliss van Amsterdam and today I'm recording the first video since I came back to Anchorage, Alaska from India, where I was staying the last 5 months, sprouting and eating the foods over there. And since I came back here, I admit it has been a little bit challenging for me to readapt to the foods that are offered here. Processed foods rich in sugars and other chemical additives and whatnot, and it's been kind of hard in the beginning, but since I started sprouting again, now I'm reincorporating it in my daily diet and I'm feeling healthier and I'm regaining control of my foods, and now I'm feeling better. And that's why today I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you the secrets on how to sprout onion seeds. Now we know about onion, and onion is a plant that is very rich in vitamins A, B, C, E, very rich in calcium, very rich in magnesium, very rich in chlorophyll, potassium, phosphorus, and many other nutrients and trace elements. And we know it's about 20% protein, so this is a big deal. And this is I'm talking about onion sprouts, right? And because we know that the sprouts have multiplied nutrition. So whatever nutrition normal vegetable has when it's in its sprouting stages, it's actually multiplied. So that's why we want to eat the sprouts. And in the case of onion and garlic, both, which are very similar, by the way they grow, are known to have very rich medicinal benefits. So it is recommended in those institutes where they teach and heal with foods. They don't recommend to eat onion or garlic sprouts every day, but every once in a while, or every other day, every 3 days, or depending on your condition, then maybe you can increase the onion sprouts. But I personally recommend that it's probably not something you want to do every day like the other sprouts. Yeah, sure, why not? But these you might want to do it at least maybe no more than maybe once or twice a week. Okay, you want to maybe just eat the regular onion, incorporate regular onion on your diet, and just do onion sprouts once in a while. And but it is delicious, and it tastes really good, and you can cook with it too. Of course, if you cook it, you kind of lose the nutritional content of it. So I recommend to eat it raw in a salad or sandwich, or combined with some other food. It's really, really delicious. Okay, so let's get started with the process. And basically the process is the same as sprouting pretty much any other seed, bean, nut, or grain. Basically, we start with the glass jar. In my case, I take the half-gallon jar with the open lid, and I try to have the mosquito net, right? In this case, a plastic net, which will allow the seeds to stay in while we, rinse the water out of the bottle during the process. Now, so yeah, in this case, I have here 30 grams, which is just a measurement. Usually 30 grams is about the whole jar, no more than that. So it's not a rule, but it's just, what I use. And so here's 30 grams of organic non-GMO onion seed ready to sprout. And I'm going to just put the whole thing in the jar. And I'm going to close the jar with, of course, the mosquito net. And we're going to close it here. So the first thing I do is wash them real quick, kind of rinse them around, with water. And then the first step is soak them. We're going to soak them like this for 8 to 12 consecutive hours. So we're just going to leave it there for 8 to 12 hours. Then we're going to get rid of that water. And then from that point on, we're going to start rinsing it. Okay, so it means just water, get them wet, get rid of the water, and we're gonna always let it rest on a 45-degree angle like this, okay? Which is not like this because he needs airflow, and definitely not like this because we don't want to have any water resting here. That would really make it go bad. So we just kind of want to let it like this, where it's always dripping, and there's some air flowing in, and they're going to start sprouting. And that is basically the process for sprouting any seed, right? And in this particular case, all others, well, not all others, but most others, they sprout within 4 to 6 days, right? Around 5 days. Onion, same as garlic, take 2 weeks. They say 10 to 14 days. In India, it was more like 11, 12 days. Here, is more like 14 to 15 days. Okay, so it can vary, but it will take a full 2 weeks of, you know, rinsing 2 to 3 times a day and letting it rest like that for a couple of weeks after soaking it for 8 to 12 hours before you can actually get the full sprouts. But you will see the progress, and even though the first couple of days the progress is very slow, so you might not see any progress at all within the first couple of days after soaking it and, you know, rinsing it 3 times already, twice, I mean for 2 days and letting it rest. Don't worry, it just takes time. This is the seeds after 5 days, and after 5 days you can barely see some white of the root of the sprout. So obviously it's sprouting, but it takes a long time. So it will take 4 days or 5 days for it to kind of get started, okay? So don't get frustrated. This is what it will look like after 9 days. So this is just after a week, a couple of days after a full week. It will be there. You say, okay, it's there, but obviously it's not all the way there, which is what you will find here, which is, I believe this is the 15th day now. This is the 15th day. So this is definitely ready to be taken out, and it looks very healthy. The white root and very beautiful green color. And of course it tastes delicious, like really delicious, and it's very healthy. The sprouts look very healthy, and so these are ready to be taken out and they can be consumed right away. Okay, now people have asked me how to preserve the sprouts best once it reaches this point, and the answer is I try to stay away from plastics. Of course we're going to refrigerate it, but we're gonna stay away from plastics. I recommend vegetable cellulose, and I personally use these bags here. The brand is called PEAKfresh USA, and these bags, as you see, they look like plastic, but they're not. They're vegetable cellulose, and this helps the vegetable or the sprouts or whatever you put in them to breathe, and therefore last longer. The sprouts can last, I would say, maybe about a week, maybe, you know, just give or take. Of course, you don't necessarily want to wait a whole week to eat the sprouts. You want to eat them as fresh as possible, but this is the tool that I use to keep them fresh, and they're, in my opinion, economical. They sell them here in the pack of 10. And since they are reusable, they turn out to be very economical, and you can take them around if you need to. So this is what I recommend. I buy them in Amazon, so I'm going to include below the link for the Amazon where I get them. And I trust Amazon. They always deliver on time, and the product itself, whatever the source you get them, it's very good. So try to avoid plastics and to use vegetable cellulose products as much as you can. They can be a little pricey, but this one is priced correctly, I think. And it's easily, readily available here in the United States. And those are the secrets on how to sprout onion seeds. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to post your questions in the comments, and I'll answer as soon as I can. If you like the video, please do like it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can get all the new videos that we'll be recording this summer. So thank you for watching again. This is Bliss Van Amsterdam from Anchorage, Alaska, and we'll see you next time. Bye.